Hello everybody, my name is Selyp and welcome back to Sang-Froid, where we are once again going to slay some vicious werewolves. We are now on Chapter 10, and we will be showing a walkthrough to this mission, as well as in this mission it's a good time to get your achievement for killing 5 enemies on a spike trap. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And we've also got our first fight with the Mycan shamans. So Chapter 10, Allies and Enemies.
What a nice surprise. You can just go away as far as I'm concerned.
Who is it?
A lost moose.
Bah, I'm sorry my brother has no manners.
Not much of a head either.
What?
My chief sent me to seek the descendants of the priestess Maniwapikwan and Bone O'Carroll, to speak with them in our village.
Is the village far? Because I don't want to leave Josephine alone for too long.
You'll be back very soon.
He insulted me, didn't he? He did, huh?
No. Saying someone has no head among his people, it's a compliment. It means you're a man of all heart.
Good. I like that better.
I am Ushimash, chief of the Ilnuach tribe. Our tribe wishes to know if you have met those my people call the Mycans. They can change appearance, but most often they take the form of standing wolves.
I must have slaughtered 24 of those hairy fools just since last Sunday.
Don't confuse them with ordinary werewolves. The Mycans are not sensitive to the prayers of your white shamans, but they are vulnerable to silver weapons. Also, look at this. It's the amulet of Metshu, the great eagle. Our tribe has used it for centuries to change the direction of the wind in order to lure game into our traps.
But you're not going to give them the amulet, are you?
Mishta Machishu, I have not asked for counsel. The tribe of the Ilnuach are making you a gift of this powerful talisman. Take good care of it.
But what do they have against us? We haven't done anything to those Mycans.
They believe you are partly responsible for the evils that are affecting us. According to them, if you are gone, the evil will go too.
You already know too much. Leave!
He's really a nice guy, the mighty wizard.
Thank you for the information and the amulet.
Alright, so now we have our wayside cross, which we unlocked in the last mission, and we don't really need to watch the video on that. The way that works is you place it wherever and you light it, and it's kind of like a bonfire, except it actually does holy damage within its radius. So now we can also visit the Indian tribe village and get silver weapons, both of which are going to be useful in this mission. So what do we have coming at us? Well, first wave, we've got 5 will-o-wisps. Obviously it wants us to use our wayside cross. Second wave, we've got quite a few different things here, and this one's kind of tricky. Took me a couple tries to see how to do this correctly. We've got a Mycan warrior over here, got a Mycan shaman here, got another Mycan warrior, Mycan shaman, and then 5 wolves. And this is going to be where you get your spike trap achievement if you haven't gotten it already. So, first things first, let's go spend our skill point. And there we go. I forgot what I used it on. This is Bloodthirst 2. It's going to increase our max HP by 25%, which is going to be very helpful. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to make sure we equip our amulet, because now we can change the direction of the wind, which is going to be very useful. We're actually going to use that to our advantage in this map. Real quickly, I am going to go buy a silver bullet, so we can go to the chief's teepee here. He's got a talisman with +10 stamina permanent, +10 fear factor permanent, and then we've also got a silver hatchet and some silver bullets. I'm going to skip the hatchet for now since we have our newly upgraded one. The talismans are nice. We might come back for those if we have enough money. I'm just going to get 2 silver bullets. Shouldn't need more than that. I'll probably actually only use one of them, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so for our defenses, we've got 5 will-o-wisps. Best thing to do here is place a wayside cross. I like fighting right in this little area. It's a nice open area, and you can kind of use that cart for protection if necessary. And then for wave 2, this one's going to be a bit tricky, but it's actually quite a few less traps than you may think. So we're going to go ahead and get these wolves here. We're going to put some bait, and that's going to bunch them together. And since we're bunching them together, when we place this spike trap here, they have a much higher chance of them all going into that spike trap. But we're going to take that a step further, and we're actually going to run up here, change the direction of the wind so all these guys smell us, and they all come running to the spike trap. And I actually managed to kill all but one of them one time. So we'll see if we can get them. Your timing has to be pretty good, but I'm hoping we can do that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and place another spike trap. And so basically, whatever we don't get here, when this guy starts coming over here, we'll yell, and they'll come running here, and we'll mop up the rest of them right there. And if we need to use our silver bullet, we can do that also. So that's actually it for traps in this mission. The rest, we can just chop down some trees and get a nice chunk of money. And we may want to go get an amulet, but I'm going to save that until the next mission. We don't really need that on this mission. So it looks like we're ready to start. So let's go ahead and start the night and see if we can get them all. Alright, as always, coming out of our trusty barn. Not barn, but cabin.
And you are still here. Why?
We can't leave. Our sister Josephine is sick. She can't leave her bed.
This is your last chance. Leave or die.
I don't want to get nasty, but you're really starting to get on my nerves. If you want to fight, it's a fight you'll get. Bring it on.
Okay, let's watch a quick tutorial on the amulet.
The Egg of Metshu. You now possess a very powerful magical artifact that allows you to control the direction of wind itself. The Egg of Metshu. To use the amulet, simply use the item from your pack by pressing the corresponding number. Use your mouse to orient the wind in whatever direction you wish. Once the wind is in its desired direction, simply move your hero to break your control over it.
Okay, so that's how we use the amulet. But for this first wave, we're not going to need to worry about that. It's very useful for luring onto the spike traps, as you will see soon. But for this one, we're just going to hang out here by this wayside cross and wait for the wisp to turn the corner. And a little bit after they turn the corner, we're going to go ahead and light it. You don't want to light it too late, because then they can hit you during the animation. And if they knock you down, that is no good. Especially when there's 5 of them and they start knocking you down and chain stunning you. So we're going to go ahead and light it about now. And if we can keep them bunched together, that's great, because we can hit them all at once, which is awesome, like that. And we might be able to get them. One of them got down. I was going to say we might be able to get them before they go down to regenerate. But one of them is no problem. Take him out with ease. Okay, we're going to head straight up this way. And we are going to stop on the spike trap just outside of vision from the bait. If that makes sense, our little radius right there of vision. And the trick here is to wait until this very first guy gets on the bait and then use your amulet. So we're going to bait that guy, and this guy over here by the mill, and we're going to run down. And if we timed this correctly, they would have smelled us on that trap. They're all heading straight on that trap. Now, if we're really lucky, the 3 werewolves will be getting there just as the bait is being devoured. I've gotten up to 6 on this trap before. Unfortunately, the werewolves were not finished on time on that one. Or the wolves weren't, but we did kill the werewolves, so these guys shouldn't be too big of a deal. And what we can actually do is try and get them onto this trap. Okay. If we're lucky, we would have got all of them there. No, but we did kill the Mycan, which is great. That's what I really wanted to do. So, that should be about it for this mission. And, yeah, we're good. Try that out yourselves. Let me know how many kills you get on that little corner. One time, like I said, I got 6 kills on there, but unfortunately it was just me practicing. I wasn't filming at the time. But yeah, that's it for this mission. I had a blast doing this one. It definitely took me the most takes. I've been doing the other ones in 1 or 2 takes. This one took me about 5 to get it to the point where it was a decent run. So that's it for this mission, and I'll see you guys again soon in Chapter 11. Thanks for watching.